Hey guys, Mark here. So, big talk nowadays is about short-term rentals, and everybody's talking about it. I've done it, been doing it for years, and I know a bit about it. There's people out there that more than likely know a whole lot more than I do, but I've had my share of experience with it. And I'm here to tell you, long-term rentals are a much better deal unless you know for a fact that you're in an area that they will never be banned in. So, if that sounds interesting to you, please hit the like button, please subscribe to the channel. Let's dig into it. So, was it how many years ago my wife and I started buying short-term rentals in Waikiki, where they've been doing short-term rentals for 60 years now, I suppose, at least. And we knew that short-term rentals in Waikiki and Oahu in general, the island of Oahu, were needed to be licensed, but they've never enforced that because they also have an office that deals directly with that for taxes and things like that. So they were really happy to get the taxes. And therefore, there was some of 3,000 odd vacation rentals in Waikiki alone. These are mostly condos, or almost all condos. And they love the revenue. We've got, cleaning people that are employed by us. We've got management companies, maintenance, curtain people, furniture people. I mean, there's so many different services that we use over there. We had 5 at one time, 6 if you count our second home, which we were vacation rentaling at the time. And the amount of money we had going out every month to people that worked there for taxes to the island, it was an astronomical amount. Granted, we were making good money on it too. But at the beginning of this year, the island of Oahu decided to completely outlaw vacation rentals. And most of that stemmed from, I think, 3 sources. And this is, you'll hear different things from different articles that you read, but there's 3 sources, I think, that banned it. And I think you'll see this in a lot of different states and a lot of different cities that ban it or curtail it. And it's local folks that see the prices of housing going up because people can make so much money on vacation rentals, it makes it unaffordable for them. It's hotels and motels, of course, that don't want the competition. And quite frankly, they have a lot of strength. They're big companies, they're multi-billion-dollar companies, and they've got a lot of strength. And then you've got neighbors that just simply don't want that next to them, NIMBY, not in my backyard. And I totally get that too. I see all three. I see all 3 of them. If I owned a hotel, I wouldn't want it. And of course, as a vacation rental owner, I have no issue with the hotels. We're completely different products. A hotel is something that you go to and you get full service. You go to the restaurants and you get room service and all that. A vacation rental is someplace you take your family and you can have breakfast in the morning and you have a little kitchen and it's more of a living there sort of thing. It makes it easier if you're a family. So going back to Waikiki, they banned the rentals, and now we've got 3,000 some odd condos that are no longer vacation rentals. Now they've got to be long-term rentals, 30 days or longer. And so what did that do to the condo market in Waikiki? Of course, it's depressed now. Everything's on the market, nothing is selling because nobody knows where the bottom's going to go. And for us, we're just holding out. We know that the 30-day rentals, we can get quite a few of those, so we'll stick with it. It's not going to be as profitable as it used to be, but it'll still be okay. But a lot of the money that we thought was going to be there during our retirement is not going to be there now. And that's a big deal. And on top of that, we can't even shift that money because the market over there is so depressed in that particular sector that we can't even sell these. So I can't shift my money from one place to another. That's why I want you to know about what's going on there. We have the city of Anaheim that had a lawsuit. We've got New York, Boston, San Francisco, so many different cities that have regulated short-term rentals to the point where it's virtually impossible to run it as a business anymore. And like I said, I get it. I understand not wanting that next door to you. I understand hotels not wanting it. I understand the fact that it's driving prices up. But That's kind of the way life is, man. Things come along and sink your business. Amazon is taking over small businesses, and the list goes on and on and on. The guy that sells horses, what was his thought when cars first came out? It's like, dang, I might want to find a different way to make money than horses. It's been an evolution forever and ever and ever. There's always something bigger, better, faster, stronger coming along that's going to overtake you. There's always new regulations that are going to take money out of your back pocket, maybe all of it. You've got to be very aware of what's going on, and you've got to be able to shift gears and be able to move when you have to. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So I'm certainly not saying don't do short-term rentals. There are areas where it's very safe, where it's all short-term rentals, and it's deeded into the buildings. There's condotels that will always be condotels. But, that's funny. I didn't even think about that. I've actually got a building in Waikiki that was a condotel, and it switched over somewhere along the way, and now we can't have vacation rentals there anymore. So I guess that could change too, by the way. So be aware. So what is the alternative to that? And of course, long-term rentals are the one thing that you can do that will change over time, but it won't change so drastically. It's not like someone's going to come along one day and say, hey, no more long-term rentals. I don't think that's going to happen. What are the things that could happen with that, though? More government intervention, where they do rent control like we have in California, New York, San Francisco. So a lot of different places have that now. I believe Seattle. Of course, that can happen, but, of course, there's ways around that too. But vacation rentals are the one thing that can be shut down cold. Will there be lawsuits? Yes. Will you have to pay for the lawyers? Yeah, you will. You're going to have to fight it tooth and nail. But meantime, there's going to be heavy fines imposed if you rent those units out. So just a word to the wise, make sure you double check and triple check where you're buying your vacation rentals, and make sure that it's not someplace that's going to get shut down. If you're in the middle of a city and you're vacation renting a single family home, that would be one place I would be a little concerned about. Reason being is it's a lot easier to shut that down than it is to shut down a condominium building that was built for vacation rentals. A lot of cities around my area here in Orange County are banning short-term rentals outright. City of Garden Grove, City of Anaheim, it's very cloudy as to what's going to happen, but a lot of different cities around here have actually outright banned them. And they actually have a task force out in Garden Grove right now looking for short-term rentals. Because, of course, as soon as Anaheim stopped their short-term rentals, everybody moved to Garden Grove, which is the city next to that. So just beware, word to the wise. Again, guys, if this was interesting, if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Download the list below on how to get started in regular long-term real estate rentals. And it's just a quick primer on how to get started. There's a couple of videos down there I want you to watch also on owning rentals. Thanks for watching today. You guys have a great day. Hey guys, check out these 2 videos. They're really going to help you on your investment journey. I'm also on Instagram. Tons of great video content there. Really good stuff. Please subscribe. I'll see you next time.